So I make silicone prosthetics, but I've never made a tutorial on how to paint or apply them. So here's how to paint and apply silicone prosthetics. You wouldn't just receive like a box of little things hanging around. You would get like a package like this. You take the pins out as you want to put your finger and hold down and then slide the pin out. For application, you're going to need Pros-Aid or an adhesive, preferably Pros-Aid, but there's like other things that can work, and then 100% acetone. Then you want to paint a little bit on the back of the prosthetic and avoid the cap plastic if you can. This is the cap plastic. I'm going to paint a little bit on my face. Make sure everything dries clear, so I'm going to let that dry. This is how I'm going to hold my prosthetic. Some people hold it differently, I don't know. Smush it on. Really depends on the type of prosthetic. This one doesn't need it as much, but I'm going to lift this up just a little bit and apply small amounts of glue. Once it's dry, you want to pull it kind of tight and then press that down. You want to repeat that all around it, and again, this depends on like the type of prosthetic. You don't really have to do it with the mushroom ones, but like you can do it if you want it to stay on longer. So everything is glued down. I like to make a little snip like that. And then you get your acetone, pull the cap plastic, and then just dissolve it away. You want to take your Pros-Aid again and a little stipple sponge that I picked off. You want to go around the whole entire thing. After the Pros-Aid is dry, you want to take a translucent powder and just make sure your brush or your puff is like coated pretty well in powder, else it might stick to the Pros-Aid. For painting, you want to make sure you're using alcohol-based paints. These are the two palettes I have by Skin Illustrator. So other paints technically can work, but this is what's actually going to stick to it. To activate alcohol-based paints, you want 99% isopropyl alcohol. Make sure it's 99%, not like 70% or 91%. Make sure it's 99%. That's a quick little paint job. And then if you want to make it shiny, I personally like making them shiny. We have 3 different options. We have Prolong Satin Finish by Pro Air. This is what I'd recommend the most, but if you're just using prosthetics for like Halloween, then it might be a little impractical to buy like a big bottle of it. If you're like a makeup artist, get this. Typically you put it in an airbrush, but I'm going to put it in a little brush, and then you just want to tap that on. Look at the shine. It also dries down, so it's not like sticky. You could also cover it again in Pros-Aid, but then it's going to be tacky. It'll make it shiny. Your third option, I don't even know if I can show this one, but yep. This is really good for like shininess and goop and slime. This isn't going to stay all day, it's going to wipe off. So if you want it for like pictures or like a photo shoot, this will work, but not very practical for all day. Also how they made Vecna super slimy. So if you're going as Vecna, just slather yourself in it. It's pretty much all the basics that you need to know for applying and painting silicone prosthetics. So I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if there's anything in specific you would like me to teach you.